Today we are going to be finding out what type of Jedi you are in just 5 questions. You are going to have to choose from things like what lightsaber style you would want to learn to which unique force powers you wish to wield. And as a community, I want to ask everyone if you wish to let me know what you picked in the comments down below. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Star Wars Grand Moff. I am the Grand Moff and today we are pretending to be Jedi. Now don't tell me you've never done it before. When I was a kid I used to pick up sticks and wield them like lightsabers and pretend to deflect blaster bolts. Now as an adult I pick up sticks and wield them like lightsabers and pretend to deflect blaster bolts. I don't think much has changed. Anyway, I have 5 questions for you today to decide what type of Jedi you wish to be. Number 1, your lightsaber color you would pick. Now, traditionally there are 3 types of Jedi, a Jedi Consular, a Jedi Guardian, and a Jedi Sentinel. A Jedi Consular, also known as a Jedi Seer, is skilled in battle but rarely enters combat and prefers to study the mysteries of the Force, and traditionally their lightsabers are green. A Jedi Guardian is one whose skills and talents lie in battle, being the light side mirror to a Sith warrior. Their lightsabers are traditionally blue. And finally, the Jedi Sentinel seeks to bring balance between the 2 extremes of the Jedi Consular and the Jedi Guardian, and are normally in the middle. Their lightsabers are traditionally yellow. Some of these descriptions are more from the Old Republic. It's only giving you a snapshot of what these types of Jedi are. I will leave the link in the description below if you want to read up more about the different types of Jedi. Personally, I feel I'm a Jedi Consular, which means my lightsaber would be green. If you wish to pick a different color, then feel free. You can be like Samuel Jackson and just pick purple if you wish, whatever takes your fancy. Also, in this question, you can pick what type of lightsaber you want it to look like. So if you want a curved hilt, or whether you want a double-bladed lightsaber, or if you want 2 lightsabers, etc. That all comes under this question. Right, question 2. What would be your unique Force ability? I have a list of a few that you might wish to take, but for a full list you might want to look at the link in the description for Force abilities. Now, as a Jedi you will have access to all the usual Force abilities like a Jedi Mind Trick, Force Push, etc. But the more exotic ones are things like Force Healing, Electric Judgment, Animal Bonding. Force Healing we see in Episode 9 and it does what it says on the tin, it heals things through the Force. Electric Judgment I believe is only known to one Jedi, which is Plo Koon, which is a weaker version of Force Lightning that you use in righteous judgment of enemies. Animal Bonding is what we see Ezra Bridger from Rebels use. When you bond with an animal or creature, you can see and you can get it to do your will. Personally, I would pick Force Healing, but I think Electric Judgment is amazing, honestly, but not the type of Jedi I want to be. Question 3. What style of lightsaber combat would you prefer / specialize in? Now there are 7 classic forms of lightsaber combat with variants. I'm going to be going very quickly through them, summarizing them. However, there is a lot more to them, so if you wish, the link again will be in the description below for different lightsaber combats. Form 1, Shicho, is the basic form that can be a great foundation for other forms. It is meant to be good at disarming your opponent and is favoured by Jedi Padawans. Form 2 is Mikoshi. This is the best form for lightsaber dueling. It is used by Count Dooku and is good when facing a single opponent. Form 3 is Surisu, and it is all about defense and creating an opening to counter your opponent and is used by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Form 4 is an acrobatic and energetic form used by Master Yoda. Form 5 is Shien and Gemso. Both of them are physically demanding forms and require quick transition from defense to attack. Shien focuses on blaster deflection and Gemso is more suited to lightsaber combat. These forms are used by Anakin and Plo Koon. Form 6, Nymad, is the most popular of all the 6 forms and is a mix of all of them and incorporates Force abilities into the form. Form 7 is Juyo and Vapad, the most controversial of all the Jedi forms, and it focuses on aggression. The Juyo part focuses on negative emotions to fuel your aggression, and it can lead to the dark side. The Vapad version was created by Mace Windu and it still uses the negative emotions, but it doesn't let you touch them, so you can use that anger without letting it affect you. Finally, it is worth mentioning Jarkai, which is using 2 blades or using a saber staff. If you pick Jarkai, you can pick a form to go with it as well. Personally, I prefer just one lightsaber, and I would be picking either Form 3 or Form 5 to deflect, blast a bolt, and focus on defense and counter. Question number 4 is, what is your strength within the Jedi Code? Which one of these statements do you understand / most relate to? There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. For me, there is no ignorance, there is knowledge is the one I most relate to. Now, question 5 relates very closely to question 4, and it is, what is your weakness within the Jedi Code? Which statement do you find the hardest or disagree with the most? And before you pick there is no emotion, there is peace, this is one that is often misunderstood. The meaning is not to let emotion control you or your actions, not to have no emotion at all. For me personally, it is still there is no emotion, there is peace, as I run from emotions. From happy ones to sad ones, and as a Jedi, that is what I'd need to work on the most. There you have it. Let me know what type of Jedi you are in the comments below. I would love to know. If this video is helpful / enjoyable to you, a subscribe would mean a lot to me. What it does for me is gives me an indicator that I'm building an audience and creating helpful content. So if you did that for me, I'd be greatly appreciative. Thank you. And as always, I have been the Grand Moff, and you may fire when ready.